Hi, I'm Richard Morse, and welcome to the Morse Code. I've been renovating and flipping houses here in New Haven, Connecticut area for almost 25 years. And let me tell you, I've seen it and I've done it all. I absolutely love what I do. I've been rearranging my bedroom furniture since I was 6 years old. I got my start fixing a fort under a giant forsythia bush in my neighbor's backyard, and then I pretended I owned it, and I traded it, sold it to another kid in the neighborhood for a big wheel and a bag of Skittles. Hi, I'm Richard Morse, and welcome back to the Morse Code. Today we are over on 150 William Street in West Haven. This is a flip that I'm doing an entire whole house renovation from top to bottom. Everything in here is getting redone. This house came to me as a flip that had flopped. The guy got in, I think, way over his head, called me to bail him out, so I bought the house at a substantial discount. Thank you very much. But we have a 1920s, I think this house was built, very typical of the older houses that are here in West Haven and all around New Haven County. They're nice solid houses, very saleable, great neighborhoods. We're just a few blocks up from the beach, Long Island Sound, which is nice. These houses are kind of my favorite to do in whole house renovations because I get to put my stamp and my style on it, redo the whole house, bring it up to date for what people want today. My general sense of style is I like to blend old with some new. I love the juxtaposition of the very smooth, modern materials set against something a little rustic and something a little raw. We took out the wall and we had to install a new beam. This is what's called an LVL beam. It stands for laminated veneer lumber. It's man-made, composite, it's glued together. It's actually way, way stronger than a solid piece of wood. That is what we need to put in here structurally, engineering-wise, to support the second floor of this house. Now, the beam itself has to be supported, so we have some posts that we've created at both ends here to support that beam. Now, what a lot of people don't realize, when you take out walls, which everyone wants to do, we're carrying that load, the weight of the second floor. It gets transferred from the LVL, gets transferred to this post, which has to go all the way down into the basement. So we're making good progress here. Let's go check on Ellsworth and see what's cracking over there. Hi, I'm Richard Morse, and welcome to the Morse Code. We are now over at the house at 67 Ellsworth Street in West Haven. This is another rehab in progress. This is a little bit newer house and didn't need quite as much work as the other. What we've done here on this 1960s ranch, that's actually aluminum siding, which we spray painted out. You wouldn't know, but aluminum siding sprays out beautifully. Inside, this house didn't need as much work as the house over on William Street. Like I said, it's a lot newer. But we still had to zhuzh it up and bring it up to date into this century. Took out the wall here, dividing the living room from the kitchen. The original archway was only about this big. That was how you went between the two spaces. People nowadays, what's the number one thing? They want open floor plans. So we cut this wall open. We didn't need to use a laminated beam like we had to use in the other house because the structure, the beams run this way. So this was not a load-bearing wall. We're able to open it up. I left this much of the wall, so it's going to hide the side of our last of the 3 bedrooms. All right, we have to have a little funeral service. SpongeBob is going to be deceased very soon when this room gets painted. So, bye-bye, SpongeBob. I'm having a little design conflict in my head with the basement over here on the Ellsworth Street house. I'm not quite sure how to open this up. I'm not quite happy with the layout. I like to bring my husband Norman in for a second set of eyes. Let's talk about this corner. I mean, what do you think I should do? I'm not happy with this opening. There's too many stairs, different levels.
Well, I think you probably should just rip it out. Just get rid of everything. Honestly, I really don't know why he even asked me to come to these places, because he already knows walking in the door. On my only day off, I could be sitting at home with a glass of wine watching the Food Network.
Welcome to the part of the show that I like to call Richard's Decorating Tip of the Day. This is a photo I took of an actual house that Tasso and I walked through, and I saw it with my own eyes. Here's my tips. Number 1, when patching a wall, remove the electrical cover plate first. Number 2, apply your joint compound with a trowel or a putty knife, not a screwdriver. The screwdriver was to be used to remove the electrical cover plate. Number 3, sand it, smooth it out a little bit, and lastly, try a little paint to blend it all together so no one will ever know you did a repair. Send in photos of your decorating don'ts or remodeling disasters, and I'll send you out a free The Morse Code TV Show. Thanks for tuning in, and let's go on a magical adventure ride. No, I was doing good. When I shouldn't have said things. Let's sit in. Sit me over there. No one's going to see my feet.
Yeah, it's something funny. You are just insane.